Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful night of basketball here at Francis Howell North High School, as both the boys and girls are playing tonight in a doubleheader. We're starting off with the Francis Howell North girls versus the Francis Howell Central teams. I'm Tom Jamison.
I'm Ben Cavato.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Starting off the game with a quick over and back from Central, as the North Knights are starting off with their first possession of the game. Becca Brissett looking for Jayla Teasley in the backcourt. Quick dribble. Cross over the other side. Gymnasium already getting pretty loud. It looks like it could be almost a steal from Francis Howell Central's number 32. Brissett over to Ermeling. Ermeling across the court to Delarue, looks like. Poked away, though, by Central.
Looks like we could see some nerves here early.
Ermeling down to Teasley in the corner. Teasley pump fake back to Ermeling. Ermeling double guarded. Gets rid of it to Delarue. Delarue takes the three. Double guarded. Incredible shot. As the Knights are coming out firing, looking to gain some momentum early. Teasley guarding number 11 for Central. She's double guarded, trapped in the corner by Teasley. Some impressive defense. Dribbles around her. It should be, not a charge. My apologies. Looks like a blocking foul on Hammond Ermeling as Central's inbounding the ball here. Layup is no good. Swatted out of bounds by Jayla Teasley.
Looks like Central called North sleeping there because they left someone wide open in the middle.
Agreed. That was a pass that they shouldn't have gotten away with. North lucked out there. Into the corner from three is number 11 from Francis Howell Central. She ties it back up 3-3. Jayla Teasley taking the ball down the court over to Brissett. Brissett well high to Ermeling in the corner. Central's ball. Pass in. We haven't seen too much in the realm of full court presses. The drive from 21 from Central is no good off the back iron. Rebound by Delarue. Over to Ermeling. Pass intended for Delarue. Poked away by Central. Back to Delarue. Back to Brissett. Brissett to Delarue. Up top. With the drive. Called for a travel.
We've seen definitely some sloppy basketball to start this game. We'll see if both teams can get dialed in.
Up top, Central with the ball with the drive. Over Teasley for the bucket. 5-3 Knights. Or 5-3 Central is up. Teasley to Delarue in the corner. Gets rid of it to Ermeling. Ermeling trapped with the double team. 32-11 for the easy layup. 7-3 now Central as we have a timeout for Francis Howell North. Francis Howell North probably looking to get some more efficient offensive possessions here. 30 seconds timeout. Some of those were looking pretty rough.
Seems like they're rushing the ball too much. Maybe they need to slow it down.
I agree. No shot clock in high school basketball here. They need to be able to break that the pressure that Central's putting on them. They're putting a lot of double teams. And anytime someone's double teamed, that means somebody on the floor should be open as long as we have some proper spacing. Yep. That's probably what they're talking about here. Central scored quite a few in a row, but definitely anyone's game, obviously, here as we're just starting off. Central only up by 4. Teasley with the ball here. Met at half court by 32 from Central. Teasley dribbling through the defense for an easy layup. An impressive move there. Over to 21. Central firing right back with the drive. Around into the corner for 24. Off the front iron. Teasley with the rebound again. She's playing with some passion here. Oh. And that did not look good from Teasley.
Yeah, looks like maybe cramp or something. I don't know. Looks like she's fine, though.
She should be good. Maybe just a quick strain in the muscle. She seems to be playing fine now. We'll see how that one plays out. 21 now in the quarter, guarded by Teasley, still playing just as aggressive as she was. Up top, same matchup there. Ermeling closing out in the corner. That is no good. 20, Isabel De La Rue. Dribbling the ball up the floor now. Over to Brissett, back to De La Rue. Tipped by 32. Now she's been playing some pretty good defense up top there. De La Rue with the ball. Almost triple teamed. Trying to dribble out of it. Back over to Brissett. Brissett looking for a pass. And Ermeling gives the ball up to 32. Once again with some impressive defense there. The layup is no good. Second chance, though, by number 11 from Francis Howell Central is good.
2-3 zone. North is not being able to defeat it right now.
Ermeling from 3 off the back iron. Almost got her own rebound. Brissett gets it. Throws it away into the corner.
That's 5 turnovers in the first 3 minutes here. Let's see if North can turn it around.
Number 11 from Francis Howell Central here, dribbling the ball up the floor. Into the corner for her. .24 into 24. And a jump ball called. Impressive play there from Isabel De La Rue as the Knights now have possession. Jayla Teasley dribbling the ball up the floor here. Teasley with the bucket. She draws the Knights closer here, 9-7. Number 11, Stugart now, over to 24, Best. Into the corner for Stugart again. She falls over as she's boxed out. De La Rue with the ball into the corner for Ermeling. Usually good with those. Not there, though. Good looking shot. And that's what the Knights are going to be continually looking for all night here. Some great defense there from the Knights. Impressive hustle from Isabel De La Rue.
That's a second play like that for De La Rue. That's good hustle right there.
That was great. Teasley getting her hands in there as well. Thompson now checking in for the Knights for Kate Hahn. Knights in a 3-2 zone here. Ermeling almost gets that ball there. Brissett with incredibly aggressive defense there gets called for the blocking foul. Passing the ball in, Stugart. Right in, wide open girl under the basket.
That's the second time on an inbound play. North needs to cover that inside man.
Over to De La Rue in the corner. Brissett double guarded. Now nobody guarding her. Passes it away. Ermeling in the corner. Gets a fist to the chest there. Oh, impressive play from Isabel De La Rue. She gets the and one, and she's heading to the line to make this a one-point game.
De La Rue, nice play right there. Waiting for the defense to come back, and so she can ensure the and one. I'll see if she can cash in.
De La Rue drains it as usual. 11-10. Knights down by 1.
5 points for De La Rue so far. Let's see if she can keep it going.
Impressive game from her. Really all around. Defense, she's been great, showing some impressive hustle. Top to 20 into 30 with the jump shot. Teasley getting her hands in there, some great defense. The Knights struggling a little bit offensively here. They seem to be getting the hang of it. Well, I spoke too soon apparently. That's an easy bucket for Central off the turnover. Defense almost always leads Teasley offense. Knights, however, have been playing some decent defense. Other than those inbound plays, they've been looking pretty good. Oh, to Brissett in the corner. Pump fake. She's got to travel, though.
2-3 zone, you're going to have those corner looks for threes, so I would keep going there, and eventually you might be able to capitalize, but we'll see.
Into the corner to 21. Crazy aggressive defense here from a few of the Knights. Jen Thompson there. Blocking foul from Teasley. That's the third blocking foul here for Francis Howell North. The pass in, this time not under the basket. A good looking shot, just short though, for number 21 from Central, Thomason. Thomason over to Best. Best back up to 33, Hubbard. Hubbard over to Thomason. Back to Best, over to Hulbert. Some good ball movement here from Central. Gets the ball in there, and great defense from Isabel De La Rue. Once again.
De La Rue was not having it. She just sent that the other way.
And still off of Central, so North's ball here. It's got a one-possession game as the first quarter is drawing down to a close. With only 27 seconds left. Teasley now over to Thompson. Up to Brissett. Brissett drives. Gives the ball up to Central. So that's another turnover from North. Oh, and Central almost got a turnover there. But they recover in tremendous fashion. A three from Thomason. That makes this a two-possession game with 4 seconds left to play. Teasley trying to get one up. Should be a called foul for a three, as she was hacked heavily on that one. And the line for 3 free throws.
Great thinking there by Teasley, leaning in and making sure she could get the foul.
Great shot. Smart play there with only 1.1 seconds left to go. These will likely be the last points of the quarter, I should say. Teasley looking to drain these as usual. Central with 1.1 seconds left will probably be looking for a last second shot. Teasley unfazed for some outrageous screams from the crowd. Looking to go 3 for 3 here. She cannot. Central with an awfully long 1.1 seconds to play, but that'll draw to the close on the first quarter. 16-12, Francis Howell Central up by 4. What do you think the Knights are going to be looking to do in this second quarter here, Ben?
I think they're going to be discussing how to fix, because they have way too many turnovers, I think. If they get them down, then they'll be looking good for the second quarter.
Yeah, I agree. The Knights have shown time and time again, not just tonight, that they have some great shooting. If we can limit those turnovers here, you said we had 7, right? 7 turnovers there in the first quarter. If we're limiting those turnovers, I think we'll be looking really good for the rest of this game here.
De La Rue and Teasley have 11 points, so they have 11 out of 12 points. So maybe get some other players involved in the offense, and we'll be looking good.
Agreed, but as always, good defense turns into easy offense. We've seen that multiple times with both Teasley and De La Rue, and that's why they're getting those points. They're getting a lot of rebounds. They're getting in there. They're getting feisty. They're showing a lot of hustle, and that's really showing out for them on the scoreboard.
Yes, lots of fast break points in
this team. Teasley now with the ball. Stopped by 32 there from Francis Howell Central. That's Matthews. She's shown some great defense. Pushes off of Ermeling there, though. Into the corner for De La Rue. De La Rue for 3 and drains it. What a shot from De La Rue. Now, I'd tell you she hasn't missed tonight. I don't think I'd be lying. She has been outstanding. Oh. About 15 steps there on Central. Yet to know what the call is. Apparently it's a shooting foul. My apologies. 32 now. Matthews, same one that we've seen some impressive defense here. looking to put some points on the board offensively. First shot off the back iron. Last shot here. Up, drains the second one. Central is now up by 2. Teasley dribbling the ball up the floor. Central still in that same zone. They got 3 up top, 2 down low. Oh, a hefty push from Central there on Thompson. She hits the ground hard. She looks to be okay. She's been suffering some injuries as well, as she's going to be coming out of the game. We should be seeing her later on, though, still. Kate Hahn checking in for her. Reset into the corner. Knocked out of bounds by Central. North maintaining possession.
Looks like North, to counter the 3-2 zone, is trying to go inside and try to get the ball, inside.
Yeah.
See if that works.
Ermeling outside to Brissett. Looking to swing it around to De La Rue in the corner. De La Rue dribbling out of the double team. Loses control of it, but it's still recovered. Central now looking for an easy layup. Oh, and she does not get it as Ermeling does not enjoy. Oh, wow. Wow. Some impressive play on both sides. Oh.
I don't know about you, Tom, but that looked like all ball to me.
I think the call was on the stiff arm.
Yeah, this isn't football.
She swatted that ball hard, though. That was showing some authority. Teasley back to the line. Another make there. Makes her, 3 for 4 from the line? Pretty impressive there. And usually in basketball, at the end of the day, free throws can really make or break the game. 2 for 2, 4 for 5 for her on the day. Great job from Teasley. Helping to get this team back in the game, 17 Central. Central looking to swing the ball up top. Deep 3 from 20 off the back iron over the backboard. And well out of bounds there. Nice ball. 14 Brissett passing the ball into Teasley here. Teasley looking for a pass over to Brissett. Brissett passing it back to Teasley, who was running away, doing the offense, I assume.
Yeah, looks like she expected her to stay there.
Yep. Some poor communication for another North turnover. 9 now total. 2 in this second quarter, though. Oh.
Good defense.
She lost her balance. I did not see any contact there on the drive. Wasn't going to be an easy layup anyways, but great defense there once again from North. That's a carry from Ermeling. As she was looking for the pass, could not get it. Passing it into number 11, Stugart. She's been showing a lot of Central's offense tonight. The drive from 30. Apparently a foul, I believe, on Brissett. Perhaps she got some fingertips there on the shot. As Central heads to the line. First free throw, no good, just short. This game's still tied. Wortman checks in for Brissett. As the second one falls in, 18-17 now. Prince South Central up by 1. Teasley dribbling the ball up the floor. Looking for Ermeling. Ermeling back to Teasley. Teasley back to Ermeling. Ermeling over to the corner to De La Rue. De La Rue trap, dribbles out of it pretty easily. Over to Teasley, into the corner to Wortman. Wortman back to Teasley. Teasley looking for a pass, looking down low. Doesn't see anything down low, dribbles over. Ermeling in the corner. Ermeling with an impressive move. Fadeaway shot, no good. Wortman with the rebound. Teasley back to De La Rue. Up top, resend the offense. Getting it in there as that's tipped away by Central with the steal. 11 back. Layup no good. And Kate Hahn comes down with it. nonchalantly gives it back up to Teasley as the Knights are looking to slow down this ball game once again.
Now completely ignore the middle, the passing the middle, I said.
Ooh. Should be a reach-in foul there. Some aggressive defense from Francis House Central.
North's passing is strictly around the perimeter.
Taylor looking for a pass in, going to Teasley. Teasley double guarded, looking to, oh, Delarue in the corner. Oh, she misses that one, but that's okay. Definitely the shot North was looking for there. Oh. Some aggressive defense from Central on the turn. Delarue into the corner. Double teamed over to Wortman up top. Wortman over to Teasley. Teasley looking for a pass, over to Delarue. Delarue driving in. Puts it up, called for a travel. Central still up by 1. We've seen a lot better defense here in this second half overall. But both teams have been missing some shots that were going down in the first quarter.
Yes, great defense so far in the second quarter.
Oh, and Delarue with an impressive block. Stays strong with it coming down. Two of Central's players cannot tear it away. Ermeling looking for a pass up to Wortman. Wortman over to Teasley. Back up to Ermeling. Ermeling with a deep mid-range too. And that will give the lead back to the Knights.
Nice little mid-range right there.
As the Knights force a timeout for Francis House Central, they're going to be looking for some better defense.
Lead 19-18 in favor of the Knights.
It's been a bit of a sloppy quarter. Some layups were missed that should have gone in. So that's probably what they're going to probably be talking about here. They're going to be wanting to slow this game down. They're going to want to see a lot more smoother play.
Yeah. A lot of turnovers. I'd like to see North put some cuts into the offense. And, yeah, that's it.
For the rest of the half here, I'm really hoping to see some of these Hal North shooters shoot.
Yes.
We got some impressive scores. And they've got some confidence with the ball.
Yeah, I mean, the game plans early has been get the ball to Teasley and Delarue, and they really have been doing that.
Yep. North is up to 10 turnovers. Defense from Francis House Central has been outstanding. Lots of steals. North hopefully looking to narrow down on that communication here. And they should be looking good here for the rest of the second quarter. 11 looking for a pass over. The drive at 13. Getting the layup in. Teasley dribbling the ball up the floor. Back to the trailer, Delarue. Delarue over to Teasley. Teasley to Ermeling. Ermeling with the drive. That is blocked by 13, and she gets the rebound. But she travels as North maintains possession. Brissett checking back into the game for Wortman. Teasley inbounding, or Teasley with the ball here. Double team looking for a pass. Oh, that's 13 again with the steal. 11 into 13. And blocked twice there by the Knights. Great defense on the transition.
I could hear the slap from here, though. Might have been a foul there. But, hey, refs didn't call it.
Yeah, it looked clean to me from all the way up here, right? Teasley coming in on the break. Great defense there. Stayed set. And looks like Brissett lost control of the ball there. As Central now has it. Central up by 1. .24 into the 11 there. Central looking for a play. Teasley, great defense there. A good drive from Central's number 33. Puts another 2 points up on the board. Central's up now by 3. Teasley over to Ermeling, the trailer. Ermeling, great precision on the pass there. Back to Ermeling for the 3. No good, into Brissett. Oh, back over to Ermeling, deep 2. No good. And that's out of bounds there on Central. After a little bit of a push from De La Rue goes uncalled. Francis Howell Central fans not liking this that aggressive play there. Teasley with the 2, no good. Central gets possession here. 11 with the rebound. Dribbling the ball off the floor over to 20 at the block. Pump fake and puts it in. 24-19 now. Central leads by 5.
Nice little pump fake there.
Ermeling, difficult pass to keep there, but she gets a hold of it. Teasley. And that one goes uncalled too, evening up the ranks here. De La Rue with another block. She has been a menace. Teasley over to Brissett for the easy layup. Brings the Knights within 3. One minute down here. Left to go in the first half. 11 looking for a pass, looking for a play. Tries to drive off Teasley. Teasley not having it. Teasley playing some aggressive D. Driving baseline. A push from Teasley is called. As the aggressive D appeared to not pay off. There. Oh, and that goes off of Brissett.
That's just a killer right there.
That
Unfortunate.
That was perhaps the spin of the ball, misread the rebound there, and Central gets another inbound, which they've been doing pretty well at tonight. Up to 24, over to 21 Thomason. Thomason back up to 11 Stugart, over to Thomason for 3. No good. Brissett hangs on to this one. As that's a foul there.
6 fouls for each team.
It's from 20, Tweedle, from Francis Howell Central.
Next foul
She's
will be bonus.
Playing pretty aggressively down there in the post. Foul call was inevitable. 20, De La Rue. Over into the corner, Brissett. Brissett dribble over to Ermeling, back to De La Rue up top. Over to Teasley. Teasley looking for a shot. Deep 3.
De La Rue.
Oh my goodness! A deep 3 from De La Rue ties the game for the Knights here. What an incredible 3. 24-24 as the Knights tie it right before the half. And all of the momentum will be not lying in the Knights locker room here.
That is a huge momentum shift for the Knights.
What did I tell you, Ben? She doesn't miss. She doesn't miss from 3. It doesn't matter where
Yes, she
she's
did.
at. De La Rue just with a highlight reel play. Expect to see that one tomorrow morning on SportsCenter, folks.
Hey, yeah. 11 points now for De La Rue.
11 points on the half. That's incredible. She's been outstanding with, obviously with the shot. She's shooting on high percentage looks. She's knocking them down.
Defense has been great.
Agreed. So we're moving into the half now. Again? It's the halftime show. Enjoy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed your halftime entertainment there from Francis Howell North cheer. And as you probably noticed, the Lady Knights there popped out fast from the locker room there, assuming coach didn't have too much to say to them. And honestly, I can't blame her. The Knights really closed out that that first half strong. I'm assuming they're looking to do just the same here. Looking to put up some shots, just like they were working on there. I'm thinking they'll stay aggressive.
Yeah, I'm guessing the game plan was just keep the ball in Delarue's hands. It's been working so far.
The drive from 24 there, Euro step, no good. Ermeling comes down with it. 11 though, gets the steal. Looking to go underneath, cannot. That's a foul on number 20. That aggressive play once again. 3 fouls for her now, and she's gonna have to be checked out to avoid any more foul trouble. Jayla Teasley now bringing up the floor for the Knights. Over to Brissett, back over to Teasley, over to Delarue. And stolen by number 1, but Teasley got a piece of it for number 11.
Teasley has definitely quieted down since the first quarter.
Yeah, she had a very strong showing in the first quarter. We saw a lot more Delarue in the second quarter. Teasley should be come out sometime here in the second half, I'm predicting. She's one to always come out firing in crunch time. On that ball, it's going to be off of Central, number 11, Stugart. Going for the steal there. Unsuccessful, though. Delarue passing it in for the Knights. 3-2 zone from Central. Ermeling up top as she fires the deep 3, no good. Some angry fans there.
Yeah.
Off of that one with the jump ball call. I agree with the jump ball call. Multiple people had a piece of it there. Delarue up top, over to Hahn. Brissett over to Teasley. Teasley for the 3. That one's no good. Ermeling, though, with the rebound. Puts that ball right up as Francis Howell North takes the first lead of the second half here. 26-24, up by 2. Central playing aggressive right away, doing a little bit of a weave. No good from number 21, Thomason. On 11, Stugart pulling up from mid-range, drains it to answer right back for Francis Howell North. As so far, we have seen some pretty aggressive play here from both sides in the second half. Teasley saves that pass. And that's out of bounds by Thomason as she steals it. So North lucks out on that one, keeps possession. 20, Delarue looking for a pass, wide open, Ermeling under the basket.
Great pass there by Delarue, just unable to connect with the basket.
Yeah, Central closed down fast there on defense on Ermeling. That was a tough shot to make. And Delarue with great defense there, another jump ball. This one should be Central though.
Looks like North switched to a man defense. Interesting to see how that turns out in the second half.
Yeah, looks like they have.
Expect a lot more screens for Central here. We'll see.
Especially with the man-to-man defense, I agree, yeah. No switch there from Edding. 11's wide open, over to 24, as Central looks to restart their offense. Stugart guarded by Teasley. Top of 32. Matthew. Over to the corner, 24. A little bit of a hop before the shot goes uncalled as she drains it. 29-26, Central leads by 3. Ermeling up to Teasley. Teasley, some impressive play to get out of that double team. And that is another turnover for Francis Howell North.
These cross-court passes are killing them. But I don't know.
They're being too aggressive when they're double teamed. Especially sometimes when they have the opportunity to dribble out of it. They're not taking it. 31-26 now Central. That's going to be a timeout for Francis Howell North. A well-needed one, too.
Great defense there by Delarue. Just great offense as well.
Both teams came out showing a little bit of some sloppy play. I think both teams are going to be using this timeout to get their heads back in the game, use a lot more communication. Knights, for sure, they're going to be looking to work on those turnovers. We're at up 13.
13 turnovers.
So far. And it's going to be tough to win a basketball game anytime you're in double-digit turnovers. Especially just double-digit turnovers after the first half.
Yeah. They're going to need to cut those, and then the offense will be a lot better if the turnovers stop.
Yep. And 13 turnovers means 13 shots. And with the Howell North shooters, they could have been looking at a lot larger point differential right now. North looking fired up after that timeout. As Central jogs onto the floor, Teasley bringing the ball up the floor for the Knights. Brissett trailing. As we got a half-court press here from 32. And that's been working for him. Teasley drives in over to Brissett, back to Teasley in the corner. Back to Brissett, into the middle. Oh, and poked away by Central as they are quick on the drive here. Out of bounds by Brissett after that shot was missed. Central keeps possession. Stugart 11 passes it in here. Knights enter their 3-2 zone. Need to watch those passes in the middle here. And they don't.
Yeah, their passings from the side have been their bread and butter here in this game.
And that's really accounted for a lot of the points. Yep. That ball is kicked by 33 in an attempt to stop it. Not too much anybody could do about that one. Delarue passing it in. Teasley way back there. Has a safety net. She's on the move. Nobody sees her. Guarded by 32. At half court, she picks up her dribble. Poked away by 32. Teasley keeps it. Crowd's chanting for 10 seconds, but since Central gained possession there for a little bit, it does not count. Stugart dribbling the ball up the floor. Call the play over to 33. Looking back up to swing 24 into the middle 13. 32 recovers it, gets the ball out to Stugart. Great play there from her. And of course, Delarue somehow coming up with the ball. Great defense, great vision there from her. Ball manages to get over to Ermeling. Ermeling dribbling out of the press. Great play there. That's going to be a foul on Central. 13 looks like. Blocking foul. That's 3 fouls from her. Later on in the game, though, here, so that's not quite yet foul trouble. Delarue playing aggressively as she's pushed. At 23. 24. My apologies.
On the floor. Let's see if they can get something going here.
Not too much 24 can do about that aggressive offense from Delarue. Teasley with the pull-up. Does not fall. Delarue oh, wow.
That's a smart foul there.
Smart foul. Hal North not looking to give up any easy baskets. It's a good play. 24 best at the line here. Looking to open up this game for Central. As the Knights have only scored 2 points so far this half. Both fall there. 35-26. Central takes a 9-point lead. Teasley dribbling the ball off the floor over to her trailer. Daileroo back to Teasley. Oh. Teasley dribbling past some quite aggressive defense from Central there. Oh, and she comes back in with aggressive defense of herself. Getting that jump ball. Getting that ball back for Francis Howell North there.
Great job by Teasley, staying with the play and getting the ball back for North.
Ermeling with the three. Oh, just short. It looks good. Oh, good defense from Brissett. Getting her hand in there and getting it out fast. 24 best over to the corner, 11 Stuger. Pulls out from three. That's good. She falls over on the box out from Brissett once again. Those can be called as fouls, by the way, getting in the shooter's lane, so they gotta be careful about that one. Teasley saving that one, or attempts to at least. She steps out. Good hustle, but that ball is still gonna fall to Francis Howell Central.
12-point game here. You gotta find a way to get the ball to Daileroo. That's when your offense was clicking, and I think you gotta keep going to it.
I agree. 11 Stugart in the corner, dribbles around Hahn. Back up top to 33, over to 24 Best.
Back to
Best looking for a play over to 33 in the corner. Pulls up, no good. And 33 comes around with it.
Back to a 2-3 zone here for North.
Ripped away from Hahn. Great defense. Gotta watch that inside pass, and they do. Outside pass instead. Central does not fall. That should be a foul on 13, a reach, as Daileroo got that ball inside of her. Oh no. Yet to find out what the call is on this one, but Central has the ball.
They might have called on Daileroo there.
You may never know. And Central gets 3 points out of it. I didn't see a call. I don't.
Yeah, me either. No,
like not just I'm still curious as to why Central had the ball. I don't know what the call was.
That is 16 turnovers for North right now.
16. They need to limit those if they're gonna hope for a comeback here. Yeah. We're up to a 15-point game here in the third quarter. Central's really been running away with it. Stewart in the corner. Pump fake over to Best, over to Thomason. Thomason guarded by Ermeling. Over to 20. Layup no good by 32. Teasley comes down with it. 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. Teasley over to Daileroo. And that's another turnover. That one on Brissett. Central might be holding for the last shot here. They're just swinging the ball around the wings. Doing a little bit of a weave. Second they get the ball inside, Teasley gets the steal. Teasley looking to reset the offense here. Daileroo driving in. Quadruple guarded, gets fouled. Smart play there. Should be her fourth. It's up to 4 fouls here. She's got to be careful in the fourth quarter not to foul out. Daileroo drains the first one. I'm expecting her to drain the second one as well. Looking to bring this down to a 13-point lead here.
before this quarter draws to a close.
Illaroo is good from the free throw line, that's for sure.
Stuger with the ball over to Best, looking for a last-second shot. Off the backboard, off the front iron. That one's going to be no good. We're going to be heading into the fourth quarter here soon. Knights down by 13. Ben, what do you think they need to do here to make this comeback possible?
I mean, like I've been saying the whole game, the offense has got to be better. Defense, they're letting a lot of corner threes, but that's what happens when you play a 2-3 zone. So,
yeah,
less sloppy game would be better. That's for sure.
I agree. With those 17 turnovers, it's been rough for the Knights. They've been lacking some communication. Only scored 4 points there in that third quarter, and that really held them back. Honestly, they played some. In the first half, they played some phenomenal defense. Really, and defense wasn't perfect in the third quarter, but it definitely was not necessarily lacking. You know, I think we saw some good defensive plays. We're letting up that corner three, but I'll take it any day of the week. But as long as we can limit those turnovers,
yeah.
The way our shooters can get hot, I think it's still anybody's game.
Yes,
here.
it is.
As long as the Knights communicate here. Teasley over to Brissett. Brissett looking for Ermeling, wide open underneath. Knocked away by 13 from Central. Mason. Brissett looking to inbound it here. Nobody's getting open. Over to safety net, Ermeling in the back there. As Taylor is looking to set up the offense. She's going to drive, put up a shot. She's saying it was tipped. That goes uncalled. 11, Stuger dribbling the ball up the floor now for Central. Over to 24, Best. Back up top to 33, Hubbard. Over to the corner, drive, 13, no good. No connection on the rim there. Taylor dribbling the ball up the floor. Over to the trailer. Over to Teasley. Trying to get the ball inside there over to Hahn. As Central comes away with it. Central on the fast break. 3-on-2. Taylor. Late foul call there. She once again tries to keep the easy bucket from going in, but
that's what happens. Sometimes you try to go for the block, and sometimes you get a little piece of them. It's a foul.
24, that one looks good. 44-28 now. Francis Howell, Central. Brissett looking for the ball wide open underneath. Gets it in the corner. Long pass over to Taylor. Taylor driving. That's going to be a foul on 11, Stugart, for the push. Brissett gets a hold of the ball.
Looked like a little push there, but they're not going to call it.
She goes out of bound. Coach calling timeout right before it goes out, but that one's not that one's not given either. Central now has possession. Central has come out in this fourth quarter looking very good. Full timeout for Francis Howell Central. I'm assuming Central's coach saw something she didn't like.
Yeah.
They're going to try to fix it, figure out what they want to do for the remainder of this fourth quarter. Now Central's going to be looking for some long offensive possessions.
Yeah.
Limit the time that Francis Howell North can have the ball. If Central can do that, I think they're going to come away with this one.
Yeah. North just, 19 turnovers now. I think they need to come up with some plays here, some pick and rolls, and some cuts, and they'll be good.
A lot of those turnovers are coming off of inaccurate passes
passes that are simply unfeasible.
Yes.
And all 19 of those turnovers, they've just been some sloppy basketball that the Knights are capable of a lot better. I've seen a lot better basketball from them. But still, we've seen some great showings here.
Yeah.
Especially from Daileroo, Teasley. They both put up some great numbers. We've seen a lot of hustle from the Knights. And I think, at the very least, coming out of this game, they'll definitely be looking better as a team tomorrow, just working on that communication.
Yes.
Jayla guarding Stugart to Teasley up top. Stugart. 24, guarded by the entirety of the Knights as Thompson gets the charge. Quite excited there. Difficult call to get there. Great play from Thompson.
Great job setting your feet there.
Hopefully the Knights can take this little momentum boost and charge their way to the end here. Teasley over to Brissett. Brissett back to Teasley. Teasley over to Ermeling down low. Ermeling brings it up top. Over to, ends its way to, rolls around and out from the corner from Daileroo. Daileroo looking for the defense. Doesn't stop. Does not get it.
Nice shot.
And that's going to be a steal from Central. Easy layup. As now Central leads by 20. Knights yet to score in this fourth quarter. I hate to say it, but things seem to be looking a bit bleak for the Howell North Knights here. As yet another turnover. Might lead to some easy points here. And Thompson gets that ball. Daileroo driving in, puts the ball up, knocks it down after some contact. As a Central player, I believe that's number 33, is down.
This second half, North has scored 6 points, so. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, you hate to see it.
You really do. It's hard to tell who's on the ground right now.
I believe it's 33 Hubbard.
Yes.
I believe. Looks like a right leg injury, likely a hamstring based off of the stretches.
She has been the main source of defense. She has played great defense tonight.
She has as well. Oh, and she pops right up.
And jogs off the court.
Smiling big. Oh, looks like, she popped her back, I think is what she's saying. But she's walking just fine now. So, that one's, you gotta be thankful for that one. You hate to see a player go down. Here, especially with high school athletics, it's a tough one to watch.
Yes.
Good to see everyone's back up and healthy, though. Stugart now dribbling the ball up the floor for Central with 5:12 left to go in this game with their 18-point lead. Central just looking to stall. Over to 24 up top. She goes over Thompson. A great little pull-up J there. Central leads 50-30. Ermeling with the ball now. Over to Brianna Wortman. That one's stolen by Central. Central on the turn. Looking to slow it down, set up their offense. .430 left to play here. Fresno North. 24. It's Best. Great drive there. Giving Central their largest lead of the game, 22 points. Knights try to answer back. Layup cannot fall, though. I believe that's a foul.
Little stuff like that layup, gotta hit those.
Exactly.
And they come out in full court press.
There's only so much you can do with 4 minutes left here.
I think full court press is a very good call there for Francistown North. 13, oh, that's another charge. Phenomenal job from Jenna Thompson, taking that shoulder and going down with it. That's 4 fouls for her as well. Central has continued with that 3/4 court press this whole game. And it's been pretty impressive. It's been working. Levin Holbert driven the ball up the floor there. Thomason, pull up mid-range, does not fall. Francistown North ball with 3:22 left to play here. Teasley checking in for Ermeling. Knights have come out in the second half. I believe it's 4 points in the third quarter. 2, now 5 here in the fourth quarter. Another great shot from De La Rue.
17 points for De La Rue so far. She's done pretty good. Really good.
She's really playing incredible. De La Rue almost comes away with the steal there. Number 20 charging in. Does not get that to fall. Stuger telling her offense to slow it down. They just want this game to finish off here without North having a chance to come back. The call there. Blocking foul on Thompson. Edding checks in for Thompson now. Difficult shot there. Does not fall. Wortman with the ball over to Brissett. Brissett looking for a pass. Over to Edding. Edding gives it away to Stuger. That's going to be a foul on Francistown North. That's going to be 4 fouls for Brissett here. Coach not too concerned about the foul trouble, however, with only 2:14 left to play. Looking to pass it to Studer. Thompson clears out of the corner. They're just swinging it around, doing a little bit of weaving here. As this play is drawn up to stall time. Does so very successfully. Central took a lot of time off the clock there and came away with 2 free throws from it. That's going to be a foul on Emma Edding, her first.
Chewing clock.
Trinity Matthews, 32 now. She's been phenomenal here for Francis Howell Central. She's been a key player in their defense. She's been holding on that 3/4 court full court press just by herself, and she's really been giving the Knights trouble just getting the ball down the floor. She's shown some paralysis both defensively and offensively. De La Rue comes down with it after the second chance. Point is no good. Jalen Teasley loses control. Impressive shot from De La Rue to get that off there. She's fouled by Matthews.
She has been terrific at the free throw line so far today. See if she can keep it up.
Oh, that one around the rim and falls out. Second one here. Falls in. Very smooth. comes away, 2 for 3. Loses defended there. With 20. Back over. Night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
And welcome back to Knights varsity basketball between Francis Howell North and Francis Howell Central. We have a good one today, folks. Hey, I'm Ben Cavato.
And I'm Parker Killian.
And we're going to have a good one today. North starts off with the ball.
As Cameron Lewis, as the Knights trying to score and get an early lead in this game. Ben Oster with the ball with the pass to Sterling Jones, who passes back to Ben Oster. Oster passing it to number 12. Back to Oster. Oster trying to get past the defense, finding an opening to score as he... Oh, and a strong finish by Trent Oglesby. What? Spartans trying to score as Miles Estrada taking the ball down. And trying to get past Sterling Jones. Now trying to get past Cameron Lewis. Estrada with the pass. Spartans trying to get past the Knights' aggressive defense as
Tyree Jackman with the bucket there. That's 2 points for Central. We got a 2-2 ball game.
now Sterling Jones bringing the ball up court, trying to give the Knights the lead. And a great pass to Cameron Lewis as he is able to finish with a strong layup.
Great play there by Cameron Lewis just to put it up there. Great pass.
What's your name? That's right, Ben. And the Knights are going to really have to make some strong passes and just communication in general and scoring points if they want to win this ball game. Oh, and a near steal there by Sterling as Miles Estrada with the three-pointer. As the Centrals now pass up the Knights, 5-4. Knights trying to regain the lead as Sterling Jones passing to Rupert, to Lewis, to Jones. Jones trying to get past this Barnes' aggressive defense as he passes to fellow teammate Cameron Lewis with the jumper, and as it's good, and the Knights are back in the lead with a score of 6-5.
Great spin there by Lewis to create separation, and he just puts it in.
Yes, it was, Ben. And like I said earlier, they're going to really need to keep without that great communication and moves and such. They want to get past this Barnes defense and beat the team as well. And as Miles Estrada trying to get past Sterling Jones, who is fouled, or yes, he was fouled. As Estrada will go to the line and, oh, excuse me. Instead, the Spartans will be inbounding.
The inbound pass.
Central trying to get past North's defense. Oh, and a steal there as Jones taking the ball up court. trying to increase their lead against the Spartans. Jones to Pruitt. As Pruitt is denied, but Lewis is able to make the save as he passes to Sterling Jones. Jones trying to get past two Central defenders. Back to Cameron Lewis. And Central steals the ball. As Estrada with an amazing layup.
That's 5 points for Estrada early. Let's see if Central can get him going. 7-5, or 7-6 Central.
Now Sterling Jones bringing the ball up court, trying to create some momentum in offense. As we have a very energized Francetown North gym. And a turnover. So Ben, even though this game's just started, what all will the Knights need to do to win this game and pull off a really strong victory against the Spartans?
The ball movement's going to have to be great. That's for sure. And, yeah, a lot of ball movement, great defense, and I think they'll get a W.
That's right, Ben. And both teams so far have really been, this has been a very fast basketball game, so, or even though it's just the first period.
Pruitt fell for the pump fake there, and that just set him all off.
Yep. Now Jones bringing the ball up court. Trying to get past the Central defenders as, whoa! Ball is kicked out. That right there looked like a deflection in soccer.
Yes, it did.
You can say jokes in here.
Now Lewis with the inbound to Ben Oster. Oster trying to bring up court and really bring in some offense for the Knights. With the pass to Oglesby. To Pruitt. To Oster. Oster with a great move as it is intercepted by the Spartans, who are trying to increase their lead. And a wide open three-pointer that, almost in, but knocked out of bounds as Pruitt tried to make the rebound, but was unsuccessful.
In and out there for Cannon Sissel. Pretty close.
Yes.
Pruitt is throwing in the inbound here. Back to Pruitt.
As Pruitt taking the ball up court. As he passes to Lewis, who has been playing very strong this season. Now back to Pruitt, who has been getting a lot of ball action. Trying to go in for a layup. As he tried to pass to Sterling Jones, but instead the Spartans turn it away. Oh, and a wonderful block
Huge
by
block.
Miles Thornhill.
Get that out of here. That is not going to happen.
Yes, great defense from the North. Isn't that right?
As the North fans go crazy.
Yes, and they're going to really need to play that type of defense against this Spartans basketball team if they want to really pull off a victory.
Miles Thornhill was not having it.
Now Spartans back with the ball, trying to get past the Knights defense and increase their 8-6 lead. And whoa, what a pass as Miles Estrada again with the layup. And Ben, I don't know if you know this, but Miles Estrada, he's been playing on the Spartans since his freshman year, and he's been a starter. So the Knights are really going to have to keep their eyes on him if they want to really pull off a strong victory. As Sterling Jones. Great move by Sterling, but is fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Also, Ben, something I've noticed with today's game being the rivalry between Central and North, we've got a huge crowd here and a lot of alumni here at this game. What all do these alumni and people here in this really packed Francetown North gym need to do to help support the Knights and help them pull off a really strong victory against their rivals?
Yeah, they need to keep the players motivated. Just keep them going. As he makes the first one. Yeah, they just need to keep him going. As you can see by that huge block by Thornhill, they got loud. So
Oh, yes.
they're ready. Jones made the first one. Here's the second one.
Ooh, as it just goes in. Now Oster guarding Central's point guard. And now Pruitt. Oh, and what an attack by that number 12 Central player. 21, excuse me, as he was fouled on the layup. And the Spartans may get a three-point play here.
That is Jonathan Gardner right there, number 21.
Yeah, great attack by Jonathan Gardner as he was unable to make the free throw. And the Knights were fortunate to keep the ball there as it was almost. Ruiz is lucky the ball didn't go off of him when it went out of bounds. So the Knights will keep possession of the ball as Ruiz inbounds to Oster.
Full court press here from Central, and they back off.
Some great dribbling moves by Ben Oster, who passes to fellow teammate Sterling Jones. Trying to get past the Central defenders, is fouled and gets the buckets, and he will have a chance for a three-point play, which...
They're calling it on the floor, so the basket will not count.
Oh.
It's going to be an inbound pass.
Well, I got a little excited there, but the Knights are still able to keep possession of the ball, luckily. As Jones again with the ball, and there he is with the layup from Cameron Lewis.
Jones with 4 points already. Let's see if they can keep getting him involved.
Knights playing very tight defense. Oh, and what a steal by Cameron Lewis and a second turnover. Wow.
Well, they're a little messy play there,
Yes.
but it's going to be a foul on North, and Central will have the ball.
That's kind of how this game's been. It's with the huge rivalry that North and Central have, it's been a very fast-paced and aggressive basketball game.
Yes.
Oster guarding number 5 on South Central as Lewis, who almost had a great steal there, but Knights still able to recover on defense. And a rebound by Ruiz.
Great defense there from Thornhill.
Now Oster, who is double teamed. Passing to Sterling Jones, loses the ball as the ball is turned over. Whoa, what a move by Estrada. And an amazing finish by Jonathan Gardner.
Estrada broke some ankles there on that move. That was nice.
Like I said, they're definitely going to have to keep their eyes on Estrada, as successful as he's been since his freshman year on this basketball team.
Yeah, he is experienced. The pass in sloppy.
Yes, it has been. Ooh, and a near basket there, but it's knocked out of bounds, and the Knights will get the ball back as they are down 10 to 15 and look to decrease that lead and even take over. Now Lewis trying to get up court past Central's defense as he passes to fellow teammate Sterling Jones.
He's going to wait for last shot here, which is pretty smart. Jones is.
Yes, it is.
15 seconds on the clock.
Jones with the great moves.
15-10 Central.
Ooh.
And a terrible pass there from Jones, but
it was a great effort, but just a really inaccurate pass.
Yeah.
And now the Spartans are going to have to.
They put Estrada back in the game.
That's right, and now the Spartans with the ball back, they're going to have to try and beat the buzzer here. Estrada with the inbounds. As Oster takes over with a three-point attempt, but didn't have the strength, excuse me.
First quarter over, and North is only down 5. What do you think they need to do to make this game closer?
Oh, they're going to really have to improve their passing game. As you said, there have been some not so good passes throughout this game, and the Knights are going to have to really develop some communication and getting around defenders and finding the men and going down court and getting that ball through the hoop.
Yeah.
And on defense, they're definitely going to have to be prepared for guys like Miles Estrada and Jonathan as well. Jonathan Gardner.
Sterling Jones has 4 points. Let's see if they can keep him going. Cameron Lewis has 2. They're going to need some more action, though.
That's right, and they've definitely been 2 huge factors for this Knights team, not just this game, but all season.
As North and Central fans are going at it.
Yes, they are. Like I said, the seeded rivalry between the two schools. It's going to be an exciting basketball game.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've done this. I haven't done this since May 2nd because I didn't have time.
Cameron Lewis with the inbound here.
Another thing is that with all these Central and North fans, the Knights are going to have to really listen over to their home crowd and just ignore all of Central's. As Lewis with the pass to Kissel. Now Jones, who has 4 points in this game, and as we said, has been a huge factor this year for the Knights. Passing to Lewis, to Oster. Oster to Jones.
Gardner with the shot, a little bit off.
Now Central with the rebound. Ooh, that pass there could have been bad, but Central's able to recover.
Oh, that's Thornhill, my bad.
Knights playing a tight defense against Central. Whoa! Great recovery from Central there.
Thornhill with another block, but they get the rebound and put one back up.
Agreed, it was a great block, just weren't able to make the rebounds. And the Knights are going to need to do that if they want to beat Friends South Central. As a wide open Cameron Lewis finishing off with the jumper, decreasing the score to 5.
Nice little mid-range there for Lewis. He's going to have to keep doing that in this game.
Yes, he will. And that's definitely been a strength from him and Sterling Jones. Great defense there. Just weren't able to make the offensive rebound as Spartans finishing off with a jumper there.
Great defense there from Oglesby, but even better offense.
Yes, this has been one heck of a basketball game, honestly, so far. Now Thornhill to Jones, who is wide open with the three-pointer, and finishes strong.
Jones.
Like I even said earlier before the second period started, the Knights are going to have to really pull off some great communication and find those open guys to score some really good points and come back and knock off the Spartans. Ooh, and as Miles Estrada almost lost the ball there, but was able to recover.
There's a wet spot on the floor they're going to mop up real quick. Don't want players tripping.
Yes. So, Ben, as the second quarter has just started, what all have been strengths and weaknesses from both teams?
Strengths for North, getting the ball inside, and the mid-rangers. Of course, that 3 from Jones was huge. Weakness, defense. They've had 19 points. They've had some key blocks from Thornhill, but besides that, they're going to need to keep the defense going. Central, they've been pretty good so far. A little sloppy at times, but we'll see. Here we go.
Indeed, they have been for everything you said. I couldn't have said it better myself, Ben.
Estrada leading the point for Central. Interesting call there by the ref. That I saw a lot of ball there, but
yes, apparently
apparently it was a foul.
And the Knights are going to have to really try and avoid these fouls if they want to come and defeat Central.
Travel.
Ooh!
Yes. He took 2 steps before he even got the ball. That's travel.
Yes, they have, and now Sterling Jones with the inbound to Cameron Lewis. Now the Knights trying to bring the ball up court to avoid a backcourt violation.
Central's press is beating us. Timeout North.
And that was a close one there. That could have been very bad.
Yeah. The press looked to confuse North here. See if they can bounce back.
That's right, Ben. And how do you feel the Knights need to play in order to avoid things like that from happening?
Well, I'm assuming the coach is going to say something about how to defeat the press and come up with a game plan.
Yep. As I've been saying a few times throughout this game, that's Central just has that really strong defense, and they honestly have a really good basketball program as well. Especially with guys, as I mentioned, Estrada, who's been in this varsity, as a starter on this varsity basketball team for all 3 years, just like Isabel Delaware on the girls basketball team. They also have a lot of really experienced players who are starters as when they were sophomores, such as Cameron Lewis, Ben Oster, and Sterling Jones, or at least were on varsity. Now the Knights trying to find that opening, just like they were able to with Sterling Jones, who was able to make the three-pointer.
Thornhill's been dangerous. I'd say get the ball to Thornhill. Miles Thornhill.
Yes, he has. Both teams in general have been handling the ball very well. This game's just been very tight. And the Knights will have to battle through that.
Turnover there for North.
And a near breakaway as the Spartans player finishes with the layup.
Lewis drives up.
That was Tyree Jackman who finished with the layup, and now an open three that was overshot.
Overshot there by Braden Darno.
And now Miles Estrada, nearly finished it there with the three, and great rebound by Sterling Jones and a great speed as well, and a great move, but just was unable to finish with the layup. And another breakaway from Brent South Central, but Braden Darnell, who played a great effort there by Braden Darnell, but was unable to finish off with the block. Now Cameron Lewis, who is fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Cameron Lewis going from coast to coast there. He gets 2 shots out of it. Central now leads by 8.
The heat between these two teams has really been getting serious. I mean, those were some very fast-paced plays, which has been another strength from both teams. It's definitely been speed, especially as we saw what Cam was able to do, as he was able to, and even Sterling Jones earlier, as they were to get past those defenders and drive into the basket. As Lewis will shoot 2 free throws.
Lewis has 4 points so far in this game. Central with the timeout.
Ben, how do you feel this quarter's been different from first quarter?
North has been worse. North has turned the ball over some more. They had 1 turnover in the first. They have 2 turnovers already in the second quarter. Pruitt has been out of the game for a while now. Pruitt's back in the game, so we'll see if that makes a difference.
Yeah, that'll definitely be nice, especially because he had a lot of action in the first quarter.
Yes,
hopefully we'll get a
lot
lot
of
action
assists.
this quarter.
Now, Pruitt did play in the JV game, so he might be a little tired, but we'll see.
Yes, he did. As Cameron Lewis was unsuccessful with both free throws.
Now, those are going to come back to haunt them in the late stage of the game. We'll see.
Yep. We have 2 very hyped student sections at this game as well. A near interception there by Cam.
Great play. Wow.
Yes, indeed, and a great move. And great defending by Thornhill, as he was able to come up with the steal and pass it to his teammate Ben Oster, who has been a really good ball handler lately.
Yes.
As he passes it to Rue. To Lewis with the jumper. Ooh. Was very close, but just a little bit short.
Parker Fry to Logan Scott. Dickerson is just dribbling. Calling out some plays.
Great guarding from Ben now with Thornhill, and Knights just trying to get that
To
ball back and
Dickerson.
not let the Spartans get that ball through the hoop.
And that was a foul on North.
And the Knights are going to really have to hope they get a steal or just turnover in general, especially being down by 8. And with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second half, they're going to have to bring the ball down court and try and really decrease that lead and even take over.
Yes. Gardner with the and one. It just seems like North is getting outsized here.
Very true. The Spartans have really, as of now, been pounding on the Knights.
Putting Oglesby back in the game. Hopefully we can get some height in. A big man.
Yes, that's right, Ben.
The and one is good.
Now the Spartans are up by 11. And and a great and very relieving steal from Bruet, but
2 turnovers in a row by Pruitt there.
now Miles Estrada with the ball. Trying to get past Cameron Lewis. Something that's been a huge strength of the Spartans lately has been passing.
Estrada.
As Miles Estrada again able to finish with a 3-pointer. As the Spartans tried to make a steal there, but the ball was knocked out of bounds.
That's 7 points for Estrada now. He's heating up.
Yes, they have. This Spartans team in general has been heating up, and it's going to be time the Knights start to heat up if they want to come back and pass up Central in this game. As Oster being double teamed, getting past both defenders and even able to get up court. Great communication by the Knights, and a phenomenal attack by Sterling Jones, but was unable to get the ball through the hoop.
The Knights have not scored a point in a while now. Really need to get their offense going.
And
Gabe Dickerson with a 3. They extend their lead to 17 points. This is not looking good for North.
no, it isn't. Although that one play where Sterling Jones almost scored on the layup, that was a great play by the Knights. The only unlucky part was the finish. But the Knights are going to need more of those if they want to get past this really tough Trent-style Central defense and overcome this 17-point deficit as of now.
Yes.
So with the first half coming to an end, what all will the Knights need to improve on in the second half if they want to come back and win?
Well, they're going to have to figure out how to beat this press because that was 2 turnovers in a row that they just had. They're going to need to have some offensive scheme and get some points going up. And I think that's the 2 biggest things.
That's right, Ben. And
Miles Thornhill has been great on defense, but they just don't have enough height.
yes, and they're going to need even more of that defense because lately the Spartans offense has honestly been really pounding on the Knights defense. And, well, in general, Central's been pounding on North, and the Knights are just going to need to find a rhythm as
Cameron Lewis? No.
and also make more shots as well.
46 seconds left. Dickerson's dribbling.
Now Central trying to run the clock out and eventually find a scoring
Gardner
opportunity.
to Dickerson. Dickerson with the drive to Gardner. Gardner to Scott. Scott back to Gardner. 18 seconds left. Gardner around the screen. Puts it up. Misses. And Dickerson gets it back. 6 seconds left. Dickerson has the ball. Dribbles. 3, 2. Estrada for the... Oh,
Almost
Estrada
had it there, but wasn't quite able to get that one.
right off the rim. North going into halftime, down 17 points. What do you think they need to do differently?
Well, they're going to have to find ways to steal that ball. It's been a very fast-paced game from both teams, honestly, and mainly Central. And honestly, throughout in that second quarter, Central was just pounding on North. It wasn't so bad in the first, but now the score is over doubled from South Central, and they're going to have to try and make shots as well because they've been missing a lot of shots, and also prevent turnovers and even block shots. So many things like that, and just focus on the fundamentals of basketball.
Yeah, North's going to definitely have to turn it around here. We'll see if they do that. I hope you enjoy the halftime entertainment.
Your 2019 Francis Almore men's varsity volleyball team. Congratulations on your Final Four victory.
What'd they do? Are you back? What are you doing? Your boots light up? They do, don't they?
Please welcome to the floor your varsity cheer.
And we are back for second half action. North versus Central. North's coming into this down 17, but looking to turn it around.
How they turn around? Well, we had a lot of missed shots in the second quarter. Well, we're going to definitely have to work on our accuracy, but at the start of the second quarter certainly didn't go so well for the Knights, but they did definitely make improvements like their passing game, and this is kind of been a strength throughout the game for the Knights, but they've definitely had speed and attacking as well.
Yes.
They just got to make sure they have accurate shots and definitely find the open guy, and just to get that ball to the hoop and to also definitely fight back at Central's strong offense. Like, just not let them get open and have breakaways and take the ball away from them, not let them get the ball through their hoop.
Estrada to number 10, Logan Scott underneath, who gets fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Never mind, it's not 2 shots, it's just a throw-in. To Dickerson for 3, and he's good. Bang. Looked like a foul there. It's going to be a foul on Central. North ball.
It was a lucky foul, too, because South Central was playing that tight defense and trying to make North either call a timeout or get a backcourt violation. As Sterling Jones, who has been an amazing ball handler and has been playing very strong throughout this game, passing to 8 to Jones, to Oster. Thought about shooting the 3. Back to Jones. Jones trying to get past number 10 of Central. Passing to Pruitt, to Jones. With the jumper, as it's in! As I've been saying, the Knights are going to need to make those accurate shots if they want to come back and win. And
yes, they are. Dickerson. Oh, great defense by North. And Jones comes down with it. Jones, coast to coast, and he gets fouled. He's going to have 2 shots.
Great plans. That's exactly what we've been talking about the Knights needs if they want to overcome this 17-point deficit.
They need some momentum.
And now Jones has a chance to decrease the lead to 16 or 15.
Two shots here for Jones. First one barely off. He has 2 points so far.
The Knights cannot miss shots like that if they want to come back and win.
Missed it again.
And Lewis with a near rebound, that would have been really good for the Knights. But now it's Spartans with the jumper as it's missing a foul.
Jackman and it's a foul on Central. North ball. Cam Lewis with the pass in.
Al Jones, who was double teamed, able to get past both defenders into Ben. Great play by Jones to keep from getting a backcourt violation. And
Pruitt
with an air ball. And now the Central student section taunting Style North.
Dickerson up top. Try to steal, but no. Nice pass. Sissel right to Dickerson. Great pass. Oh.
The Knights cannot let guys like that get open.
Pruitt gets stuffed.
He had a great drive, but didn't quite have the accuracy.
And Logan Scott with a nice little layup. North now finds himself down huge. It's not looking good.
Well, the start of the third period started out going pretty well, but now Central's coming back. As we have a very hyped up Central student section, this heated rivalry has really been increasing in physicalness. This game's been physical, And the Knights are going to have to get past these physical Grand South Central Spartans and get that ball through the hoop and not let Central find open guys and get their ball into their hoop.
Down 22, only have 17 points. Definitely going to have to put some more points on the board.
And
North's going to have to turn it around dramatically.
Something that's been a big strength for the Spartans all game, but not so much for the Knights, has been accuracy, because the Knights, they've been missing those open shots.
Yes.
Whereas that
And
hasn't.
free throws. Free throws have been huge.
Oh, yes, that too.
Cam Lewis with the passing.
Goes to Jones. Double teamed as it's turned over.
Travel looked like. Yes. Dickerson, as soon as he got the ball, took 2 steps.
And that was very lucky for the Knights,
Yes.
as they are already down by 17 points. They've been down by 17 points almost all
22.
game. And another thing that I could be wrong, but I feel we forgot to mention that the Knights are going to have to prevent turnovers, because this really tough Spartans team has been playing strong defense all game, and they just haven't been able to get past and score baskets.
13 turnovers so far for North. Sissel to Dickerson.
Oh, yeah. What a
got-
block. And as you just heard the reaction from this Grand South North student section, that was a heck of a good play and block there. Well, it was still a great play, but that sure would have made the game even more exciting if the 3 would have been made. Going an air ball. Well, the Knights seem to be finding more of a momentum, as now Grand South North student section at their home gym coming back with the chants and such.
That would have been great for Thornhill to get that block and make that 3, but 3 attempt was just a little bit off.
Oh, yes. The Knights still have just got to make them shots, but aside from that, everything else was really good. Great communication, defense, and passing. And
Yes.
they're going to need more of that if they
Cecil.
want to come back.
To Dickerson. To Scott. Scott to Dickerson. Dickerson around the screen. Back to Cecil. Cecil to Estrada. Estrada to Cecil. Estrada.
Jones playing a strong defense.
Scott.
Oh, and the jumper is
it's
blocked.
Turnover. Oh.
But the Knights were not able to get the ball back.
Tyree Jackman lays it in. Had a good chance to get the ball back, but Butterfingers. Oh, blocking foul on Dickerson. Thornhill's throwing this one in.
Now Jones with the ball, trying to come in and find a scoring opportunity. As Lewis passing back to his buddy Jones, and there we go. What a layup there, and those are exactly the types of plays the Knights are going to need.
North's playing some press here.
The Knights were trying to give French South Central a taste of their own medicine there.
Cecil.
Oh! As Jones... Well, I believe that's a jump ball, and it looked like Jones had more of the basketball than the Spartans player. The Knights are getting fired up, and so is this crowd.
Yes, the ref is yelling at number 23 Scott, or number 23 Jones here. Getting too physical. And there seems to be another wet spot on the court.
There was a bit of a mess on the court. Well, so far the Knights have definitely gotten better. They're still down by quite a bit, as they are down by 27 points. As the ball has just been turned over. Well, before that, the Knights were definitely getting in a good groove and having that fire and such.
Yeah.
They're going to need to keep that fire if they want to
Oh,
come
Estrada
back
had
and
a nice.
pull off an upset.
Estrada had a nice little pump fake there. He was going.
Central trying to find the opening to increase their lead.
Estrada.
Ooh, and a
moves
near
to
steal from
35
steal there from
Evans.
Braden Darnell. Whoa! Thought he could dunk there, but
Logan Scott almost slams it down, but he. Pruitt.
oh,
Pruitt.
yes! And you can see the reaction from the student section shows it all. That was a great play, great communication, and great play from Thornhill. He had literally everything but the basket. He even had the assist as he was able to pass to Ray Pruitt, finishing off with the three. The Knights are going to really need more of that if they want to come back. There we go. Like I said, now some strong defense as Jones trying to take the ball in with a great move. Oh, yeah!
Jones with the 360 layup, and he gets the and one. What a play.
And that was probably the best reaction we've seen from the Fredstown North student section, and that they had a good reason. I mean,
oh, and they take it back. They're calling it on the floor.
oh,
That sucks. That was a great play.
yeah, that looked like an NBA play almost that you'd see from like guys like Kobe Bryant and such.
I didn't mean to get off topic, guys.
And this student section is really getting into it now. When things just haven't been going too well this game for Fredstown North, but they've definitely had some highlights and they found their strengths and weaknesses for sure. Well, like I just said, the Knights, they've definitely gone into a groove and have really been scoring some baskets and playing great defense. And what all will they need to keep that going if they want to pull off a really strong upset against this huge rivalry of theirs?
They're going to need to keep knocking down shots. They're really going to need to.
Yep, yes they do, Ben. Which they've definitely gotten better at that.
So that call was coming back now. He's going to have to, they're getting it on the floor. After a great layup attempt.
Yeah, it was.
Number one, Thornhill will be throwing in this ball.
It may not have counted as a score, but it was still a great play from Sterling Jones. And if he can keep that up, he can really have himself a great game.
Thornhill looking for someone open.
There's definitely been a lot of energy in this gym.
And steal.
Not so accurate pass. And whoa, yeah! Thornhill.
Huge block.
And the steal as well. Hey!
Huge block by Thornhill.
Well, before the ball got turned over from the Knights, that was some great defense. And
Logan Scott was going for the jam, but Thornhill again sends it back.
yes, he was. And Thornhill has been playing himself a heck of a defense this game. And game in general.
Gardner went for the layup and is fouled. 2 shots coming up.
Now Jonathan Gardner, who's been a really good asset for Fredstown Central, at the line to shoot free throws, and it's actually been a while since they've scored too. Fredstown Central.
We're not scoring too much either, so it's not really helping.
At the start of the period, I believe we were down by 27, but since then we've been able to score 8 points. So now it's
Actually,
19.
I think it was 22. But
Oh, yes.
Hey, it's still coming back a little bit.
Yep.
Hey, only down at 20.
Yes, we are.
We're going to need a lot of stuff to happen. There's a lot of time left in this game.
This seems to have been the better quarter for the Knights.
Yeah.
That huge lead has just been killing them, though. But great communication so far. This has definitely been the best quarter as of now for the Knights, as they are now trying to decrease that lead. As Ben Oster was rejected there. But the Knights are fortunate enough to keep possession of the ball and find a way to redeem themselves.
Yes.
As now French South Central student section is firing back with chants and taunts and such.
Cameron Lewis looking for someone. No one's open.
Ooh, that was very close there. If Ben would have, that could have been a backcourt violation, which would have been bad.
Oster, a little off.
Oh, the Knights.
Thornhill.
Oh!
Thornhill with the and one.
Oh, yes.
A little bit of jelly there. That was a nice play.
I mentioned this already, but yes, this has definitely been the best. This third period has definitely been the best for the Knights, and who knows, maybe they could even, if it gets even better in the fourth quarter, and if Central starts falling apart, and if the Knights really add fuel to their fire, then they can really possibly pull off an upset.
Yeah.
It's definitely been one heck of a basketball game, especially with these two teams and the rivalry they have, and both student sections coming. And now French South Central, even though North has been having the better period, Central again with the huge lead, the student section taunting and now French South North firing back. This
Dickerson.
Rivalry throughout the game just continues.
Yeah, Dickerson over to Harshaw. Over to big number 35, Lee Evans. Lee Evans passes to number 32 and is fouled. Number 32 being Tyree Jackman.
Number 5 trying to communicate with his teammates.
Yeah. Dickerson over to Lee Evans. Evans to Dickerson, and it's off. Thornhill up to Oyster, and it's a kickball violation. It's going to be North's ball with 7 seconds left.
It's all throughout the game, it's been so fast-paced and such, which that's what makes basketball really exciting, and it's been great to watch.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie.
7 seconds.
Even if the Knights do lose.
And he passes right to Dickerson. Dickerson. And it's in. That's good for Horshaw. And it gives them the lead by 19 points.
Well, I was just about to say before the ball got turned over, in which Central was able to make a great play and beat the buzzer. Well, even if the Knights do lose this game, they've definitely found some really strong strengths and weaknesses and know what to improve on and how they can really come back and win games and even beat teams like French South Central.
Yeah, this third quarter was definitely their best. They definitely showed their best. Fourth quarter, hopefully even better.
It turned out to be Central's worst as well, and now the Knights are only down by, well, they're down by 19, which is still a big lead, but before that they were down by even more. So what all, Ben, do you think they have to do in the fourth quarter if they want to come back and just pull off a wonderful upset against this rivalry?
They're going to need a lot to happen. They're going to need a lot of shots to go in. They're going to need great defense. Thornhill to keep blocking. Yeah. Let's see.
And if you notice, this gym has just been full of energy from both teams and even from the crowd and even us announcers. It's been quite the basketball game. And it can become even more quite the basketball game if French South North can somehow find a way to really decrease that lead and, yeah, just keep playing at their best.
Yes.
And remember that winners never quit and quitters never win. And a wide open three from Miles Estrada, who hits it.
Estrada bangs it in. He was wide open, though. Gonna need someone to cover him.
It's been a while since we have had some three-pointers, but
Yeah.
Miles Estrada, he's a great three-point shooter, and you cannot let guys like him be open like that. And oh, yeah, and Van Oster.
Great pass from Oyster there.
And Miles Thornhill with the finish. Oh, that was not Miles Thornhill. It was Trenton All-Guestby.
Look at that travel there. I don't know. Over to 21.
Oh!
Wow.
As
Great
Central's just
play
able to took that in.
Great play by Logan Scott. He has been really good for Central today.
Well, a very high Brentstown North student section. They are a very confident section. As Cameron Lewis with the wide open three as he finishes with the baskets. It's been a while since North hit the three, and that has definitely helped them as they have now reached 30 points.
Yes.
And are only dominating.
Travel there for Dickerson. He does not seem to agree with the call.
And now Friendstown North taunting Friendstown Central, the student section. As North is trying to bring the ball up court and decrease this lead by even more. And if they can even make this game close, it'll definitely be one of their best games that wasn't a win.
Moving screen there for North. Cameron Lewis did not set his feet. Timeout Central.
Well, Ben, as the fourth period has started up, how has this game changed?
Not much. North has just been getting beat. They're being outplayed.
Yes, they have. Well, this second half in general has been better than the first half, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And what are some players on the Knights that you think the team is going to have to use if they want to really pull off a strong victory?
Thornhill, Jones, and Lewis are all gonna have to get going again. If they can all get hot at the right time, they might be able to make a run here. But there's only 6:25 left, so we'll see.
Yes, we can. Yes, we do. Oh, and a near interception there from the Knights.
Wow.
Playing great defense, and
Dickerson throws one into the stands. Cecil tried to get it, but a little out of his reach.
it looked like an incomplete pass in football there.
Yeah, it really did.
But instead, the ball will be turned over, and the Knights will get it back. Excellent defending there. That's definitely been a huge improvement from the Knights, their defense.
Yes. Oster dribbling it up. Jones moving around. Oster with the drive. Great pass.
Oh, near.
A little bit too much on it.
That was still close, though, but
Yes.
like I said, this communication with the Knights has been great, and especially the speed and ball handling
Yes.
skills. The only weakness on offense has really been scoring.
Yes, it really has.
In the past, it was also turnovers, but that hasn't been much of a problem lately. It's
Yes.
ooh,
Estrada drives and puts it in. Off the glass. That's two more points for Estrada.
ooh, and Oster with a deep
Pruitt.
pass to. Oh, yes, he got lucky with the shot as the ball chose to roll into the net.
Looked like there was a foul there, but they did not seem to call it. Dickerson. Out on Dickerson. Left in this game.
As of now, the Knights are down by 19, which it seems they've been down by 19 a lot. And
Great.
yeah! Sterling Jones with a huge three-pointer.
Jones is doing great.
I know I earlier said that scoring has
Oh.
been a weakness, but it's
Oh.
definitely gotten better. This whole half has definitely gotten better from the Knights.
Yes.
They'll definitely be one to look back to. And if it weren't for, I could be wrong, but if it weren't for the first half, I feel like the Knights could be in the lead.
Yeah, well, it'd be a lot closer. That's for sure.
Yes, it would. And
Another
another steal.
Jones.
Oh,
Looked like a foul on Central.
excellent skill. The Knights just needs to work on their accuracy, and they could really make themselves into a great basketball team and start a potential winning streak.
Yes, the shots are just not falling. Jones with the shot. Makes it in. It was a 1 for 1. Or, yeah, 1 and 1. So if he would have made the first one, he would have got another one. There we go. Second shot. And it's good. No, North is only down 14. You're saying there's a chance. Estrada with the drive. Great play. And he's just off. But North ball.
That looked like some of the really close plays Francis North had, where they had the skill, the communication, the speed, attacks, just weren't able to get the bucket.
Oster's dribbling it up court. 4 minutes, 25 seconds. Gonna need to get going here. Oh. Jones. Passes to Pruitt. Cameron Lewis block screen. And it's, layups. You gotta hit those.
Those missed layups have been something that's definitely been causing Central to have that lead they have.
Lee Evans got fouled there going up. He'll have 2 shots.
Ooh, the ball was able to,
First one's good.
it just got in too. Lucky bounce. If the second free throw gets missed, the Knights are going to have to hope they rebound it and find a way to bring the ball up court and finish with a basket. A 3-point one would especially be nice. As they do.
And Oster dribbling it up. Behind the back.
What a great move there by Ben Oster. That's definitely been a strength of his. Woo, that was very close and nearly a backcourt violation, but Cam was able to keep his feet.
Oh. They called a charge. I did not agree with the call.
Exactly, and the student section is very unhappy about it, as you can see.
Estrada. Oh, when he gets blocked, Pruitt. Oster drive. Oh. To Pruitt for 3.
Oh.
He's going to call the foul on Jones here. That's the second foul for Jones. Jonathan Gardner here with the free throws. It's bonus, so he made it. He's gonna get another one. He's gonna get another free throw here.
Yes, he is, and if he misses it, hopefully the Knights can bring it in and score well. He made it, but now the Knights are going to have to really score some points if they want to just decrease this lead right now.
And out on number 10, Logan Scott, who's had a great game so far. Thornhill's throwing it in. Finds Lewis. Lewis to Jones. Jones, nice little crossover, Jones, and it's a foul. He's going to the line.
Well, I gotta say, even if the Knights do lose, it's been quite the basketball game.
Yes, it's been entertaining.
And this has definitely been one of the most fun games I've ever announced.
Jones made the first one.
If he can make this second one, they'll only be down by 15 points.
And he misses it.
Well, they're down by 60 now. They're going to have to hope for a turnover.
Gardner to Cecil, and he's good. Cecil for three. And another turnover for North.
Now the Spartans are just coming back.
They call a foul. This game's not looking good for North. Looks like they're going to lose this one. Down 19.
Yeah, North, they definitely came in prepared and all, but they just weren't quite able to defeat this mighty Francis Central Spartans basketball team, which Central has a very strong basketball program, and North just isn't quite the same level as theirs. They can definitely learn from this game and know how to compete against other teams like Central and even worse and things like that.
Estrada makes the second one.
Oh, now the Francis Central student section.
Got it. Pruitt made it. Still down 19.
Knights are going to really have to play a tight defense here if they want to somehow. And they can't let guys like that get open also.
Yeah, Lee Evans, 2 minutes left. Banks one in. Pruitt for three. Short.
Oh, and an excellent rebound effort, but just overthrew it a bit. The
Some players coming in the game are getting some applause.
Players such as Cole Sherman and Joshua Timo coming into this game.
Estrada with the ball. Passes to number three, to Schur, to Estrada, and Estrada bangs it in. Down 24 now, biggest margin of the game. Foul.
As Trenton Gillespie is fouled and will go to the line and shoot some free throws.
Oglesby's going to get 2 shots here. 124.
The Knights just need to score as many points as they can. I mean, they cannot afford any free throw misses here. As that one was just missed. But he's able to make the second one. And Francis Central student section getting a bit cocky as, well, they've got that huge lead, so they also have good reason to be in.
Yes. Cameron Scott over to number 3. Number 3, oh. Kevin Tipton.
As the ball is turned over. Well, it's going to be very, very hard for the Knights to somehow tie the game up. Or
Yeah, all the North teams lost today. They went 0-4 against Central. But hey, there's always next year, you know.
Oh yes, and they've got plenty of other games to look forward to, and they definitely know their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
So if they're going to lose this game, they just need to make it one of their best losses of the season in a good way.
Braden Darno, 1 for 1. Darno, 1 for 2.
Yeah, so Frenstown Central pretty much has this game won.
Yeah, it's over. Over to Tipton. Tipton. Oh, little off.
A great defensive play by Joshua Timo.
He's got him. 33 seconds left.
The Knights still know this game isn't over, and it's not over till the buzzer's over. And Cole Sherman with a fantastic one-handed layup, and the student section was loving it.
They really are. Cole Sherman with a great play there. Double team.
As it was.
You love to see the hustle, though.
The Knights have definitely still made some great plays throughout this game, and
yeah.
And that will do it.
Yep. 44-64 score. Lost by 20, but there's definitely a lot to look forward to.
Yes, it sure was, especially being a huge rivalry with Frenstown Central and Frenstown North and both student sections. They were really into that game, and they definitely had the confidence and strength and such.
Yes.
And the Knights, they're going to have to come back in all these other upcoming games they have with that fire and energy if they want to have a great season.
Yep. Well, I'm Ben Cavada.
And I'm Parker Killian.
I hope you enjoyed listening. See you next game.